You want to go snowboarding. Well, that snowboard is expensive. $319. And you'll need some boots too. Cool. But how much are they? Wow, $224. So, how much do the snowboard and the boots cost altogether?
Which number sentence can you use to find how much the snowboard and the boots cost? Click on a number sentence, and when you're done, click OK. That's it. You can use this number sentence.
You want to buy the snowboard and the boots. So, you have to add the cost of the snowboard, $319, and the cost of the boots, $224. To see how we add these numbers, let's look at each number more closely. We can start with 319. It's a 3-digit number, so it has 3 places.
What are the names of the places in this number? Drag a label here, here, and here. Then click OK. That's right. These are the correct names of the places.
In this 3-digit number, the place farthest to the left is the hundreds place. The place to the right of the hundreds place is the tens place, and the place to the right of the tens place is the ones place.
Drag hundreds, tens, and ones here to show the number 319. When you're done, click OK. That's it. 319 is 3 hundreds, 1 10, and 9 ones.
Okay, now 224. It also has hundreds, tens, and ones.
Click on the button until you see the number of hundreds, tens, and ones that show 224. When you're done, click OK. That's it. 224 is 2 hundreds, 2 tens, and 4 ones.
Now that we can see how many hundreds, tens, and ones are in each number, we can estimate the sum of these numbers. That way, we can see about how much $319 plus $224 is.
Click on each number. $224 lies about here on a number line. 319 lies about here on a number line.
319 is about 300. and 224 is about 200. 3 hundreds and 2 more hundreds is 5 hundreds. So it looks like $319 plus $224 is about $500. The cost of the snowboard and boots will be about $500. But is the exact cost of the snowboard and boots greater than or less than $500?
Is the sum of $319 and $224 greater than or less than $500? Drag a sign here, then click OK. That's it. The sum is greater than $500.
3 hundreds and 2 hundreds is 5 hundreds. But these numbers also have tens and ones. The sum of these numbers is greater than 500. Wow! You're going to need more than $500 to buy the snowboard and boots. So, exactly how much will the snowboard and the boots cost? Well, to find the sum of 319 and 224, we can put these blocks together with these blocks.
How many hundreds, tens, and ones are there altogether? Drag a number here, here, and here. When you're done, click OK. That's it. There are 5 hundreds, 3 tens, and 13 ones altogether.
Right. Now we have 5 hundreds, 3 tens, and 13 ones. 13 ones is 1 10 and 3 ones. So we can regroup these 10 ones as 1 10 and put this 10 in the tens place.
Drag these 10 ones into the tens place.
Now there are 5 hundreds, 4 tens, and 3 ones. That's the number 543. So the sum of $319 and $224 is $543. The snowboard and boots cost $543. I hope you've saved enough money to pay for them. You know, we can add 319 and 224 without using blocks.
Click on these numbers.
Great! Now that the digits are lined up in the hundreds, tens, and ones places, we can add them. 9 ones plus 4 ones equals 13 ones. Well, we know that 13 ones is 1 10 and 3 ones. So we can leave the 3 here in the ones place and write the 1 here in the tens place. Now we can add the digits in the tens place.
What is the sum of the digits in the tens place? Type in a number, then click OK. You're right. The sum of the digits in the tens place is 4.
The 110 we regrouped plus 110 here plus 2 tens here equals 4 tens. Now, let's add the digits in the hundreds place.
Click on the hundreds place. 3 hundreds and 2 hundreds is 5 hundreds.
So, 319 plus 224 equals 543. This is the same answer we got when we added these numbers using blocks. So the total cost of the snowboard and the boots is $543. And this is pretty close to our estimate, $500. Phew! It looks like you saved enough money to pay for both. Looks like you're ready to go skiing. You're going to ski this whole trail, huh?
Click on the trail. This whole trail is made up of 2 parts. This part here and this part here.
So to find the length of the whole trail in meters, we can add the length in meters of this part, 103, and the length in meters of this part, 298. Well, first, let's estimate the length of the whole trail. Good idea. This number line can help us estimate the sum of 103 and 298. This number line shows length in hundreds of meters.
Click on this number. $103 is about here on this number line. Now click on this number. $298 is about here on this number line.
Hmm. 103 is very close to 100. And 298 is very close to 300. And if we add these two lengths, we can estimate that the whole trail is about,
Can you estimate the length in meters of the whole trail? Drag a number here. When you're done, click OK. You're right. The length of the whole trail is about 400 meters.
looking at the number line, we can see that the sum of these two lengths is about 400 meters. So the length of the whole trail is about 400 meters. Okay, let's find the exact length of the whole trail by adding 103 and 298. Both numbers have 3 digits, so they have 3 places each, hundreds, tens, and ones.
Click on the number sentence.
Good. Now the digits in the like places of these numbers are lined up. Let's start adding in the ones place.
What is the sum of the digits in the ones place? Drag a number here. When you're done, click OK. That's it. The sum of the digits in the ones place is 11.
3 ones and 8 ones is 11 ones. 11 ones is 1 10 and 1 1. So we can leave this one in the ones place and write this one in the tens place here.
What is the sum of the digits in the tens place? Type a number in here and then click OK. That's it. 1 plus 9 equals 10.
Now there is a 10 in the tens place. 10 tens.
Which of these is another way of writing 10 tens? Drag your answer here, and when you're done, click OK. That's not how we write 10 tens. Try again. That's not it. Tens as 100 and 0. Which of these is another way of writing 10 tens? Drag your answer here, and when you're done, click OK. That's it. We can write 10 tens as 100 and 0 tens.
Since 10 tens is 100 and 0 tens, we can regroup 10 tens into 100 by leaving the 0 here in the tens place and writing the 1 here in the hundreds place. Now we have written 10 tens as 100 and 0 tens. Right. Let's add the digits in the hundreds place.
What is the sum of the digits in the hundreds place? Drag a number here. When you're done, click OK. That's right. The sum of the digits in the hundreds place is 4.
100 plus 100 plus 200s is 400s. So 103 plus 298 is 400s, 0 tens, and 1 1. So the length of the whole ski trail is 401 meters. And look, that's only 1 meter more than our estimate, 400 meters. So our estimate was very close to the exact length of the whole trail. But what if we change the order of the numbers that we're adding? In other words, what is the sum of 298 and 103?
What is the sum of 298 and 103? Drag a number here, then click OK. That's not the sum of 298 and 103. Try again. That's not the sum of 298 and 103. Try again. That's right. The sum is 401. Click on these numbers to see how we regroup when we add them.
So, it doesn't matter whether we add the numbers in this order or in this order. The sum is still 401. We can start at the top and add this part to this part, or start at the bottom and add this part to this part. The length of the whole trail is 401 meters. Hey! Watch out for the snowboarders!
Click on these arrows to change the digits in the hundreds, tens, and ones places of each number. See how the sum of these numbers changes. Well done! You've completed this lesson. Click here to go to the practice area, or click here to return to the menu.
The number 112 lies about here on the number line, close to 100. And the number 388 lies about here on the number line, close to 400.
Can you estimate the sum of these numbers? Click on your answer, and then click OK. That's not the correct answer. Try again. That's not the correct answer. Try again. That's not it. That's it. The sum of these numbers is about 500.
112 is close to 100, and 388 is close to 400. 100 and 400s is 500s. So the sum of 112 and 388 is about 500. There are 102 jars of honey here, and 119 jars of honey here.
How many jars of honey are there altogether? Type in your answer here, then click OK. That's it. There are 221 jars of honey altogether.
Adding the digits in the ones place, 2 and 9 is 11. 11 is greater than 10, so you can regroup 11 ones as 1 10 and 1 1. In the tens place, 1 plus 0 plus 1 equals 2. And in the hundreds place, 1 plus 1 equals 2. The sum of 102 and 119 is 221. So there are 221 jars of honey altogether. There are 278 ears of corn in this crate, and 159 ears of corn in this crate. The total number of ears of corn altogether is about 500.
Exactly how many ears of corn are there altogether? Drag your answer here, and when you're done, click OK. That's it. There are 437 ears of corn altogether.
Adding the digits in the ones place, 8 and 9 is 17. 17 is greater than 10. So you can regroup 17 ones as 1 10 and 7 ones. In the tens place, 1 plus 7 plus 5 equals 13. 13 tens can be regrouped as 100 and 3 tens. And in the hundreds place, 1 plus 2 plus 1 equals 4. The sum of 278 and 159 is 437. So there are 437 ears of corn altogether. 223 tickets were sold on day 1. 387 tickets were sold on day 2. The number of tickets sold altogether is about 600.
Exactly how many tickets were sold? Type in your answer here, then click OK. That's right. 610 tickets were sold.
Adding the digits in the ones place, 3 and 7 is 10. 10 is a two-digit number, so we regroup it as 110 and 0 ones. In the tens place, 1 plus 2 plus 8 equals 11. 11 is a two-digit number, so you can regroup 11 tens as 100 and 110. And in the hundreds place, 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. The sum of 223 and 387 is 610. So 610 tickets were sold altogether.
Good work! You've completed these practice questions. Click here to go to the workout, or click here to return to the menu.
Wow, you've been busy today. Look at all the rubber ducks you've made. You've made 287 red ducks, 323 green ducks, and 245 yellow ducks. But for this order, you only need the red ducks and the green ducks. I wonder how many red and green ducks there are altogether.
Which numbers do you need to add to find the number of red and green ducks there are altogether? Click on the numbers, and when you're done, click OK. That's it. You need to add these numbers.
You need to add 287 and 323. To add these numbers, first line up the digits in the hundreds, tens, and ones places.
What is the sum of these numbers? Drag a number here, and when you're done, click OK. You haven't dragged a number. Try again. That's it. The sum of these numbers is 610.
You need to add 287 and 323. Before adding, let's estimate the sum of these numbers using number lines.
Click on these numbers. $287 is about here on the number line. $323 is about here on the number line.
You can see that 287 is close to 300, and 323 is also close to 300. And if you add these two lengths, you get to about here on the number line. So you can estimate that the sum of these numbers is about 600. Now, let's add these numbers, starting with the ones place.
What is the sum of 7 and 3? Drag a number here, and when you're done, click OK. That's it. The sum of 7 and 3 is 10.
10 ones is equal to 1 10 and 0 ones. So, you can regroup these 10 ones into 1 10 by leaving the 0 here in the ones place and writing the 1 here in the tens place. Next, add the digits in the tens place. 1 plus 8 plus 2 equals 11. 11 tens is equal to 100 and 1 10. So you can leave this 1 in the tens place and write this 1 in the hundreds place here. Now for the hundreds.
How many hundreds are in the hundreds place? Drag a number here, and when you're done, click OK. That's it. There are 6 hundreds in the hundreds place.
So, the sum of these numbers is 610, which is very close to your estimate of 600. This means there are 610 red and green ducks altogether. Better get that order ready.
Good job! You've completed this workout. Click here to go to the next lesson, or click here to return to the menu.